Welcome back to the Crypto 618 channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Turbo token. Before we get started though, if you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. Let's get into it. So Turbo token, I'll just give you a quick rundown on what this one's about. This is another meme coin, so we've seen some crazy meme coins recently, just like PEPE. It's doing, I think it did like 5x since yesterday. It was pretty crazy. So basically this Turbo one is a meme coin, and this is their little mascot. They've always got a mascot. It's a toad mascot, and it started with a experiment and was inspired by AI. So the project founder used a GPT-4, and the challenge was simple: to create the next great meme coin starting with a budget of just $69. So what he did was he just went through step-by-step process and asked GPT-4 and documented the whole process on Twitter. And what happened was that the community sort of got behind this, and that sort of started this whole project off. So it was sort of a learning experience and a showing experience, but then it turned into something that perhaps no one sort of expected. So we'll get to that in a minute. It's the tokenomics. It's very simple. There's actually no taxes with this, so you can, transfer. There's no taxes. It's not like some of the other coins. It was crowdfunded, launched, fairly distributed, and you'll see if you're looking at the tokenomics of it, the holders are quite distributed and very fair. It's not like 40% of the tokens are owned by the founding developers. So you can check out the white paper, which I've got here. We can have a look at that in a second. And then if you want to buy, you just follow these instructions here. You can use MetaMask, for example. It is on Ethereum network. You'll need ETH. And just be aware, of course, of the transaction costs with ETH. So obviously you got to take that into consideration, and then use Uniswap. This is the correct token here. Make sure you get that from the correct website and don't get scammed. And of course, there will be slippage and trading fees depending on the platform you use. Roadmap is pretty simple. They've created the token, smart contract, the website, and then they started doing community building. And that's about it for the roadmap. And these are frequently asked questions. So it's pretty straightforward from meme coin. Let's jump into the white paper and have a quick look at that. So same thing, talks about how it started, the idea of this, the 69 billion Turbo tokens. The founders got 9 billion, and there was 60 billion crowdfunded. Now, of course, the developer could, rug, I suppose, this project by selling off his 9 billion tokens. But he is, completely doxed and on plenty of videos and interviews and Twitter Spaces and well known. So I doubt that will happen. He's been in this space for a long time. And again, no taxes. The contract will be renounced. I don't think that's been done yet from memory. Community driven. Pretty much what was discussed on the front page. That's very simple. Let's have a quick look at the chart. So you can see, let's go out back a little bit. So this is started on around about May the 2nd. So if we go back, we'll just have a look at this chart. We'll go back out a little bit. Let's expand that out a bit. So we can see here, around about May the 2nd, it was listed. I think it was listed on Uniswap. And then we had some, of course you get the pretty volatile sort of when you start off, and that's to be expected. So that was on the 2nd. Now today is the 6th of May, so that's like 4 days. So this is what sort of happened in the last 4 days since this listing has happened. So if you'd got in, pretty much straight away, let's have a quick look. Let's say you got in. We had that spike and we had back down here. Let's say you got somewhere in about, we'll just call it 34. So let's put a price point there. And then let's move along a little bit. So we had pretty much within a day, it started to get traction from this point. And it was up already about 100% from that sort of point you could have got into. And then it expanded, so we sort of went up to 200, probably 600%, so that's like a 6x right there. And I don't think we even passed a day yet. We keep going. Then it sort of leveled out. I'll have a quick look where that was. So it literally did a 10x within that first day, which is pretty amazing. You would have been happy with that. Then it found support at 254 here, about 254. And then it continued onwards. So into the fourth, which was like a couple of days ago. You can see it made new highs there of 630, and that would have been 1700%. And then we keep going now. It reached this sort of peak here, which was around May the 4th, and that was 2000%. So that's literally a 20x within just a couple of days. Pretty amazing. Then we had this like sell-off here, and I was tracking this one here, and this is the buy zone. This was actually a 618 buy zone. If I reverse this fib, this actually retraced from here down about, you know, that to that fib level. And this is sort of, if you're looking for value in a coin, you know, you sort of look at the low, look at the high, and this area of which I call the buy zone. And this was, you know, a good place to get into if you were looking at getting into this project. So it was essentially, it was only in there very briefly, and then it bounced out, and now could have easily, you know, formed the double top and come back down again, but it actually didn't. It continued on a little sideways action. We had another chance actually in the buy zone, as you can see here. So we keep going across. And then exploded to new highs, obviously some profit taking again, and we keep going, and then exploded out of that level. So now we're up nearly 30x here at this location. We're only like, that was like a day ago, and we move forward a bit more, and we see it just broke new highs, 40x now, 60x, and I think that's where we are right now. So that gives you an idea. We've probably just peaked at 70x from, if you got in, you know, within that sort of the day within this starting out, you would be at 70x on this one here. So this is pretty interesting charting, and you know, we're only early days. You know, this is very early days. We have a look at the let's have a look at the market cap on this one. Market cap's 156 million. So there's plenty of room. You know, this possibly could go to $1 billion. Who knows? Maybe more. And liquidity is 3.6 million. So this is where we're currently at. They just hosted a Twitter Spaces. If we jump over into here, be careful of all the projects that are, you know, pretending to be this project, but are not. You only have to go searching for Turbo, and you'll think you're on the right project. But this one here, Turbo Toad Token, make sure it's not misspelled. And currently they have 18.7k followers. This is the official website. There is no airdrops at the moment, so be careful of that. This is their official contract address. And Rhett is the founder of it. He was the one that started this coin off, and you can read or click through on his profile and check it out. And 2 hours ago, they hit 100 million market cap for Turbo. So yeah, very interesting project to check out. Obviously, do your research on this one. And you know, you might be thinking, oh, maybe this one's too early. But if you have a quick look at, you know, if we have a look at PEPE, for example, yeah, how crazy that's been. We have a look at PEPE. I think it's that one there, V3. We'll go with this one here with the most volume. So PEPE's market cap is 1.2 billion with 13 million liquidity, and that you can see that it's been going a little bit longer, since the 16th. And we have a look at the price here. This has made millionaires already. It was a very wrong one. Try that again. Let's jump in and have a look at the price. Price range anywhere in that period of time. Yeah, it's off the charts. Down here, it was somewhere. The percentages are so high. Okay, somewhere down here, it did 5,000%. It's like a 50x down there. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100x. 150x, 200x, 300, 400, 500. Yeah, it's crazy. So this is kind of we're at like, it's off the charts, 216,039%. So that's made millionaires. You bought any period in this for PEPE, you would be sitting on some serious dough with that coin. So that was pretty wild. And if we go back to the other chart, we'll go back to Turbo. So you can see Turbo is only really been out for a few days, and it's just starting to get some momentum here. So who knows? It may not have the same sort of thing going on as PEPE, but it is an interesting thing. There's a lot of creators, mainly in the like digital artists, that are getting behind this project, and you can always check out, if you go back to this video here, and look up Rhett. We'll go to Rhett, and this is where the story, if you click this thread, you can go through and see how he started the coin. It was interesting, and then he asked the community about it through the whole process. So it was pretty cool. And I think there was a video, I'll just find the video where Rhett talks about it. So we'll go to Rhett. Yeah, we'll scroll down here, and we're looking for, and that was one of the live streams. There's a video here for YouTube. That's all right. I might put the link down there for you guys to check it out if I can't find it here. But it was where he did the YouTube video and put up his sort of story about it. So it was very interesting listening to that story. Well worth checking that video. I will include that in the links below. So yeah, I want to get your thoughts. What do you think about this Turbo? Do you think it's got some traction there? Is it something that you would get into, get behind? Because at the moment, meme coins are pretty hot right now, even with PEPE. So anything can happen. So yeah, just want to get your thoughts. I just thought I'd share that one with you guys to let you know, because it's only been a few days old, and you guys like to get in on projects early, and this is something that might go a lot further. So with that, I think I'll wrap that up. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. I will talk to you guys soon. See you later. Bye.